Now, Russian President Vladimir Putin says Moscow will facilitate Ukrainian grain exports, but the remaining curbs on Russian grain exports must be removed. Putin was speaking to the press in Tehran on Wednesday after talks with the Iranian and Turkish leaders. Putin met with his Iranian counterpart Ebrahim Raisi and Iran's Supreme Leader Ayatollah Ali Khamenei on Tuesday. Khamenei called for long-term cooperation with Russia, telling Putin that the two countries needed to stay vigilant against what he calls Western deception. Putin also met with Turkish President Tayyip Erdogan. It's the first in-person meeting with a NATO leader since the Ukrainian crisis began in February. They discussed a deal that would resume Ukraine's Black Sea grain exports. The three leaders also talked about efforts to reduce violence in Syria. Now, Ehsan Kevani has more from Tehran.
Russian President Vladimir Putin and Turkish President Recep Tayyip Erdogan were in Tehran on Tuesday to attend a trilateral summit aimed in large part at helping restore peace and stability to Syria. The three countries are considered guarantor states of peace in Syria, known as the Astana format. Throughout the day, multiple bilateral meetings were held. Both Putin and Erdogan met with the Supreme Leader of Iran. Ayatollah Ali Khamenei told the Turkish president that the issue of the Syrian territorial integrity is very important, saying any military action in northern Syria would definitely harm both Turkey and Syria and would instead benefit terrorists. The leader also called for increased trade volume between the two neighboring countries. To that end, President Ebrahim Raisi and Erdogan announced during a press conference a pledge to increase their bilateral trade to a record high of $30 billion. Ahead of the summit, Tehran and Moscow signed a memorandum of understanding outlining a deal for Russia's giant energy firm Gazprom to inject up to $40 billion worth of investment into Iran's oil and natural gas industry. At the end of the summit, the three presidents released a joint statement. Ehsan Kevani, CGTN, Tehran.